Hey everybody, it's Eternal Beta, and welcome back to the Random Acts of Crafting Hexxit server. Still not 100% sure what we're going to call this series, but let's just go that for now. Yeah, so 2 videos in 1 week. It's a little bit different from what I usually do on my weekly series, but there's just been so much going on this server that I couldn't wait for next week to show you guys what's been going on, because as you guys can see, we're obviously in a different location than we were at the beginning of the last episode when we were at that castle. Let me show you guys on the map real quick where we are. This is where we are. If you go down here, this is where, let me zoom out a little bit here. So this, nope, didn't want to zoom out that much. This is where we were last episode. This is the first place that we went to. We spawned kind of in this area, came to here. This is where we had the beginning of last episode, and we're over here now. So, not too, not terribly far away, but we found this really cool area. Let me get out of the map here. This is actually, and what's funny, this is really funny for me and Parker. You guys notice all these boats out here? These are all pirate boats. And this right here is actually a legitimate pirate cove. And if you guys know, watch my vanilla episodes, you know that Parker and I actually built a pirate cove. So having this here and all these boats around, and there's just dungeons all over the place, and I think this is what, a meadow biome? A meadow biome. So you got this really green grass and just kind of this flat area. And we all kind of came to a consensus that this might be a good area to settle down in. So we just kind of did. So we're starting to do that. Have a few things built up. It's funny, this little ship right here, there's actually an enchanting table in it. We set that up. I don't know if that was there originally. I don't think so. I think we just kind of set our enchanting setup in there. A couple of beds out here for now. There's probably a lot of stuff on the screen that you guys do know. Oh, Zombie Pigman. There's probably a lot of stuff on the screen that you guys don't know what it is. These are armor stands with some armor from different meteorites that fall. There is one of the mods that we do is meteorite. I think it's just falling meteors. And there's different types of meteors, and you can harvest the materials and make armor and stuff with it. I actually have one in my inventory right here. I have a meteorite axe. I also want to show you guys, actually, the Zombie Pigman is a perfect opportunity. You guys also notice that I'm moving a little quicker than normal. I think I mentioned last episode that one of the first things I was going to focus on was getting a certain set of armor. There was a Hexxit gear armor, and I'm actually wearing it now. This is the Thief armor. It wasn't originally what I was going to go for, but this armor actually gives me a speed boost and also permanent night vision and permanent strength, which is just kind of nuts. And this bow that I have now, well, you guys can see the enchant that I have on it. It's a crystal bow. It's actually made with diamonds. Whoa, excuse me there. My voice kind of cracked a little bit. Where'd that Zombie Pigman go? Did he go back into the portal? Wow, he walked out of the portal and then went back into the portal. He was scared because he knew this bow was coming for him. So this bow is basically a one-shot on any normal mob. But yeah, let me take you guys around a little bit because we haven't 100% started to set up yet. We've got a few things built. Got a couple farms here. I set up a potato farm, and this is a cotton farm. Now you use cotton to make string. And we actually need string to make these things, which are backpacks. And what backpacks do is they offer you extra storage. So yeah, you get so much loot from dungeons in this game that you kind of need them. This has been something that I've been wanting in vanilla Minecraft for a very long time. So extra storage, it's just great. Speaking of storage, this is actually our kind of temporary storage room. We really needed something because we just started getting too much stuff, and it was just all sitting all in chests out there. I think there was like 6 or 7 chests just sitting out there. And our buddy Nick Flame decided to make us a little storage room. What we're standing in right now was actually a reverse battle tower. So this is actually a dungeon of sorts. Oop, didn't mean to click there. It's actually a dungeon of sorts, which they conquered without me, I believe. I'm trying to remember whether I was here when we found this area or not. I don't think so. I think somebody else found it, and then I joined in later. But so he decided to just kind of make this area a storage room, and he did it really quickly, and he did a really good job on it. So we have all our stuff stored in here, And how we're doing our storage for this server, I think we're going to keep it like this. Don't hold me to it because, you know, There's a lot of us on the server, and things can change. I probably shouldn't stand still like that. But everything that we're collecting is community. It's communal. So you guys will see all these diamonds in here, all this iron, all these other materials. These are some of the materials from the meteors. Now talk more about that in just a minute. Freezerite, Kreknorite, and meteor chips. All this stuff is all communal. So anything, all our food is in here. Not a whole lot yet. Wow, that's a lot of apples. Oh, that's right. We were doing some farming of trees for wood. But yeah, just everything in here is communal. We have a lot more stuff down. Ouch, damn it. It's another one of the things that this armor set gives me, along with the speed boost, is it actually gives me a boost to my jump distance. And if I run down the stairs too quickly, I take fall damage. That's great. But we have kind of an armory set up down here. I'm pretty sure Nick set this up as well. So this is, it's cool. I love these armor stands, and these sword stands are freaking amazing. Along with that, we actually have the Bibliocraft shelves to display some stuff. I think these are Bibliocraft as well. Some of them there's actually 2 different armor stands in the game. One is Bibliocraft, and then one is Better Storage, I believe, which is the mod that allows us to sort and also gives us these reinforced chests, which are slightly bigger than the actual chests. Kind of cool. But what I was getting to is that we're actually already running out of room. So, you know, you guys look in chests like this, it's just packed. This chest is almost full. The tools chest isn't bad. The armor chest and weapons chest are just full. They spilled over to downstairs. We're outgrowing this already. You know, there's 7 or 8 of us that have been on the server since we started. So that's a lot of stuff. So we're going to need a real storage room soon. But before we get to that, let me just show you guys, we actually have a Nether Portal set up that connects back to the other base. And we also, I want to show you guys this, Benchy has been doing research into dimensional rifts. And what it does is it throws you into this. This scares the crap out of me because I don't know. I really haven't done any research into this, so I don't know what's going on with this. All I know is that it allows you to connect 2 places in a very short distance. So this is actually, it may have looked like we came out of this door, but we actually came out of this door. And if you go into this door, we're back at the castle. We're back at the original castle. And we can go back just as quickly. And one of the main reasons why I know Benchy did that is because, oh, there we go. Mod's a little bit glitchy, but it's not terrible. Come on, stuff, load back in. I know one of the reasons that Benchy did that is, well, for one, before we go out on adventures, we can actually set up a door, and then we can go out there and then just make a dimensional rift back. So that's good. And the other reason is that I guess I'm going to show you guys. I really didn't want to do this, but let's go into the Nether. The Nether is freaking terrifying. Whoa. The Nether is terrifying. You stupid. Why is there a sheep in here? Die. Okay, so now you guys can see the bow. It is, in fact, a one-shot. Oh, someone's been in here getting the quartz, I think. No, there's still quartz around. I don't know what all this stuff is. Maybe creepers going through. But yeah, this looks a little weird, guys. It's because I have night vision. But yeah, this Nether looks a little bit different than probably what you're used to. There are additional mobs in the Nether. Can I shoot through the portal at that zombie? Yes, I can. There are additional mobs in the Nether now. Like giant spiders and nitro creepers. Yeah, I said nitro creepers. Basically, I think they have the strength of a powered creeper, and they explode almost immediately. So you cannot sword them to death because they will blow up. One kind of bad side effect of this whole Nether modification is there's some glitch, at least in our pack, where if you die in the Nether, you spawn, let me show you guys, all the way out here. You guys see how far away that is? And that's Nether. I don't even want to think about, you spawn about here. And I only know this because I died in Nether from I think it was a spider attack. And for whatever reason, it made this huge hole underneath me. I don't know. You guys can see there's my name. This actually has tombstones, and sometimes it glitches out and just repeats your name over and over again. But yeah, it spawned me inside a wall like 1,500 blocks away with no gear. I had no idea what I was going to do. Luckily, Gorley came to rescue me. All was well in the world, except for the fact that he found my stuff. He tunneled halfway out to me, was getting too annoyed with how difficult the Nether is. There's me standing still again. I'm sorry about that, guys. Show you guys around just a tiny bit. Maybe we can find one of those spiders. Oh. But yeah, I was getting annoyed by the how difficult the Nether is. Try not to say anymore, but you guys know that's not going to work. So he was getting annoyed by how difficult the Nether was, and decided to just go up to the roof of the Nether. You guys can see right there, the Nether actually has a roof. I don't know if that's a glitch as well, but there's kind of like a mountainous roof that you can hop along to. Oh no, that's not the roof. That's the roof. So this is kind of a mountainous region. Anyway, he left all of my stuff in a chest at the end of his tunnel. There's a spider. Get away from me, you these things are what killed me. So 3 of those attacked me at the same time. That's what killed me. Anyway, he left my stuff in a chest somewhere along the way. Came, found me, rescued me. Thank you, Gorley. God damn it. These freaking... I have to get out of here. Look, the thing is the size of the... Look how huge these things are. Holy crap. Okay, I have to get out of here before any more of those things come. So yeah, he came and rescued me. Thank you, Gorley. However, he then forgot where my stuff was. So I kind of lost all my stuff, and it's pretty much the same gear I have now. Luckily, I was able to remake all of it. So that was kind of a bummer, but someone's going to find a very nice chest sometime randomly in the Nether. But yeah, so that's another reason why Benchy... That was a tirade if I ever heard one. But that's another reason why Benchy made this, and I'm glad that it's there, because I don't want to go into the Nether if I don't have to. I know I'm kind of known as the guy who does the projects in the Nether. Nuh-uh. Not here. There will be no Nether hub for me here. Somebody else wants to do it, that's fine. It's not going to be me. Sorry. But yeah, so we've started building up a little bit more around here. Showed you guys the storage room, enchanting setups in there. I'm kind of thinking that that's going to be temporary. Maybe not. Maybe not. Over here, Benchy has set up a chicken farm. Chickens! So, chickens down there to produce eggs. Come down here, get the egg. Hi, chicken. Hi, chicken. Come down here, get the eggs. And then... Oh, come on. Benchy, you need to design the ladder a little bit better. You need one more ladder, Benchy. Come up here. Basically, take the eggs, throw them in here, wait for the chickens to grow up, and then slaughter them. Unfortunately, we're actually playing in 1.5. So, in addition to not having clay, animals still tend to, especially baby animals, still tend to glitch out of, like, through blocks. So, a lot of times the chickens will end up just running around in here. But whatever, you're going to slaughter them anyway, so, eh. Whoa, get through the door. Get through the door. And I guess the other thing, you guys are wondering, that is actually a dungeon as well. So there's a lot of different kinds of dungeons, and it's really kind of cool. I guess the other thing to show you guys, we'll go over into that place in a little bit. I've actually started to set up, this is where our town square is going to be. I've once again taken on the kind of role of town planner. You know what? I enjoy it. I enjoy kind of laying things out. I think what we're going to do is actually do plots this time, but small plots. And what we're going to attempt to do is kind of keep in a sort of role play environment. You know, like I said, the first episode, I called it the Knights of the RAC table. And, you know, there's all this medieval stuff and castles and stuff like that. So I think we're going to try and stick with that theme. And Benchy and I were talking, and we were thinking about doing is having everybody... you guys can see a little preview over there. If you guys can see what that is, of what something we're going to be working on is. But we're going to try and stay with very small plots and only using stone and wood for all of the houses in our little village here. And I think that would be really cool. If you guys are wondering what in the hell that is, if any of you watch Dragon Ball Z, you probably know what that is. And yes, that's what it is. It's Kami's Palace. But yeah, so I think this is going to be the area that we're going to use for Town Square. And yes, I'm going to make Town Square square this time. So ha ha ha, any of you guys who gave me shit about it last time, pardon my French. Yeah, it's actually going to be square this time. So you guys can stop worrying. Okay. I guess one thing I should mention real quick is you guys are probably seeing these yellow balls that are flying around in the sky here, and I'll show you this one right here. These are actually meteor shields. I mentioned earlier there's falling meteors is one of the mods, and basically what these meteor shields do is they pretty much do just that. They shield you from meteors. They prevent meteors from falling. And we actually did some tweaking earlier today. You guys can see there's another one here. I've kind of been spamming them around the area because the default settings are a little bit much for when you stay in one area. And when you stay in one area too long, you end up having the landscape look like Swiss cheese. You basically have the landscape, where is it? Look like this. Yeah. And I've covered over about half of this. So being that we're going to be, son of a, oh crap. Meh. Being that we're going to be staying in this area for a while, Any Wonders was nice enough to adjust some of the settings for the mod today. Luckily, the mod is fully configurable. And we have the mod set now so that the meteors are falling in a much wider range and a lot less often. They were falling like once every 1 to 5 Minecraft days before, within a 350 block radius of the player. So basically that's going to end up being this area every 1 to 5 days. So this whole place just turned into Swiss cheese. You guys can see in the mountain right there, a huge meteor fell and just took a big chunk out of the mountain. But I guess we should get on to what we actually wanted to do this episode. God, we're almost 18 minutes in already, and I have not even started to do what I wanted to do this episode. When I started this mod pack, I decided that I wanted to focus on a couple of mods at a time, and one of the ones I wanted to focus on, come over here. Again, this is Nick that made this. One of the mods that I wanted to focus on was Chococraft. Hey, it's Chocobos. I grew up playing RPGs. RPGs for a long time were my favorite genre. They probably still are. So having Chococraft in this is just really awesome. Oh, I want to show you guys something as well. With the speed boost that I have, and some of these are mine, some of these are Nick's. I'm kind of upset to see that he already mated a white chocobo. I kind of wanted to do that this episode, but we can try and mate a black chocobo. This was my original chocobo. This is Eternal Chicken. Hello, Eternal Chicken. Now, you guys remember how I have that speed boost. Well, it kind of half unintentionally carries over to the chocobos. So this guy is almost unusable. I'll show you guys this real quick. Don't. Okay. I was going to say, don't hit Eternal Chicken. I've shot him in the back of the head with an arrow before. That was not fun. So, yeah, I'm a little fast on this. And the funny thing is that I'm actually so fast that I don't ride him anymore. Unless I'm on alone. Because if I ride him while there's other people on the server, it actually lags the server. It lags the entire... Just me riding this stupid chocobo lags the entire server. Okay, let me get Nick's chocobos out of here. We're going to try and mate a black chocobo. Now that Nick has his white one. Ouch. Nick also just raised this one up because it was a block lower before, and I suffocated in the ceiling. That was not fun. Okay, Eternal Chicken, you get to stay. This guy gets to come over here. Oh. Still has stuff like that happen. I love how it's called Big Joe, even though it's a girl. If you guys have not seen Chococraft before, you can tell the difference between the male and female chocobos. The males have these colorful feathers, and the females do not. So it's kind of like a peacock. They kind of, show off. Excuse me. Taking a quick drink. So what we do need is... Oh, son of a... You know what? While I'm riding the Chocobo, take off my helmet so I don't get the speed boost anymore. And that still happens. So they can step... Wow, that's kind of interesting. They can step up a block and a half. Interesting. But let me show you guys. Here's my Chocoopedia. Show you guys how the mating works. So the goal here is, if anybody who's ever played a Final Fantasy game... Put this fence back. Anybody who's ever played a Final Fantasy game knows that the top of the line is the gold Chocobo. And that's the goal here, because gold Chocobos are super fast and they can actually fly. And having a flying mount in this game would just be absolutely incredible. Let's go through here real quick. Okay, Chocobo breeding. So yellow and yellow, you get a green or a blue. This was the biggest pain because we kept getting green ones, no blue ones. Nick actually finally got a blue one. And then we've been mating them. And again, Nick got a white one. I would like to try and get a black one. So the yellow and white get the black. And what you need to mate them, I don't think I have any on me. I do not. So this is going to be a one-time thing. I'm actually going to try and... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to waste those. You need these to possibly get a gold Chocobo. Wow, really? Okay. So I guess I have to use the gold ones because Nick didn't leave me any lovely greens. Because lovely greens are what you need to mate the Chocobos. Let me just go through here real quick. These are Gacelle Green Farms. There is a bigger one set up further back. Okay, so I got one lovely. So I really don't want to waste these golden ones because they're kind of rare. And there's another farm that we can possibly use right over here. Holy crap. Also, Parker made a little derp. There's a mod that allows you, called Treecapitator, that allows you to chop down an entire tree by hitting one block. And he made the mistake of chopping down one of those. So, good job there, Parker. So now we've got like half a tree. Great. Thanks, Parker. How did this get stomped? Okay, I just need one more lovely green. They're kind of... Oh, there, I just got one. I was going to say they're kind of rare. Normally you just get the Gacelle greens. I think that's how you pronounce it. You'd think I would know. But we're going to go back over here. Let me put this back on real quick. See, my night vision comes right back. We're going to sleep here real quick. Oh, did Nick move his bed? Nick moved his bed inside. Okay. So it's daytime again. That's one thing you guys also noticed. Yes, I actually did sleep. Sleeping in this mod pack is instantaneous. I don't know what it is. You can also reset daytime at any time. So, like, say it's noon, you can just hit a bed and it'll reset it to morning. Kind of cool. I don't know how it affects the patch. Oh my god, that is the one thing that's kind of annoying about these guys, is they're loud. I don't know how sleeping affects the kind of cycle, passage of time. Maybe it doesn't do anything, but we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Nope. Eternal Chicken, get down. And this might be the last thing that we do this episode. I spent a lot of time kind of wandering around, showing you guys the area just a tiny bit. So let's end it off with some mating here. So, Eternal Chicken, meet Jane. Have a baby. Oh, it's another white one. Oh, crap. Okay, you know what? I don't even know what the white ones do. All of the different color Chocobos have different abilities. I don't know what these... Okay. Chocobo colors. Let's see what they actually do. Okay, so blue, white have the combined abilities of green. Okay, so it can climb, and it travels fast on water and travels underneath the water. So that's kind of cool. So having a white one isn't bad. So we're going to wait till that one grows up there. What are you guys doing up here? Freaking Chocobos like to climb on things. And if you guys have noticed, these cauldrons are actually capped. This thing that we're standing on, I guess I should explain a little bit more. What we're standing on is straw. And the reason that we're standing on straw is this is specifically for Chocobos. That Chocobos, when they are on straw and have a cauldron nearby, actually regain their health. So they heal automatically just by standing on this area as long as there's a cauldron nearby. Now, you guys will notice that most of the cauldrons, actually all the cauldrons now, are capped. And the reason for that is exactly what you see right here. The stupid baby chocobos, for some reason, want to jump into the cauldrons. I don't know why. I have absolutely no idea why. But they want to jump into the cauldrons. And they jump in there and they stay in there because they can't get out. The problem with that is that as long as they're in the cauldrons, and I think as long as you're up here, dude, get off of here. You're mine. Now he's magic chocobo. As long as they're in the cauldron, they will never grow up, and that's a problem. Now these guys actually can't mate again right away. Holy crap! What is with these chocobos? You click on them. Owner Nick Flame cannot breed. Now, I think the males can actually breed faster than the females. I wonder if that's commentary on anything. You know what I mean? But we'll try that again later. And hopefully, I want to get a black chocobo. I want to get it before Nick. No offense, Nick, even though I don't think he watches my videos anyway. I want to get one of these things. But, yeah. Stay out of there, little guy. You know what? I don't want you on there either. You stupid. Get the frick off the cauldron, you stupid bird. Thank you. Stay there. But yeah, they won't grow up as long as they're in there, so we cap them all off. But I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I think what I'm going to do for the rest of tonight, it's about 10:30 p.m. on Thursday night. I think I'm going to start working on the town square and then maybe getting the plots built out. These chocobos are new. I don't know where they came from. But like I said, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the Hexxit mod pack thus far. All of us are really enjoying it. I know I am. You know, I passed up doing Feed the Beast the last time the RAC guys did it because it just didn't interest me because it was a lot of automation and machines and stuff like that. And that stuff just doesn't really appeal to me. However, what does appeal to me is adventure. And that's what a lot of this pack is about. So we've all been having a lot of fun with it. And hopefully everyone's going to stick with it as well. Vanilla episodes will still come out. You guys saw just a couple episodes ago. Frog is now back. And he's also been on here very quickly. So hopefully we'll be seeing more of him on both servers as well. So thank you guys again for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this episode. And if you're enjoying the Hexxit pack in general, and I will see you guys probably again on Monday. I'll see you guys later.